up, keepers? Yes, we're back with our scheduled programming of ARS. After a nasty injury and shoulder surgery, I can finally lift my arm slightly above my head without wincing in pain. So yeah, we're still in physical therapy, but now that I am no longer down in the dumps, I wanted to swing right back into this, starting with our reviews. And what a great pair to transition to, the timeless, ever great Nike Vapor Grip 3. And you wouldn't believe it, but this model is actually banned in the Premier League. Don't overthink it, this glove doesn't have any crazy special material that make it legal. The EPL just requires the size of the branding to be smaller than about 20 centimeters, which is why you'll always see pro gloves having that small check, and most of the time that is the only difference, but on rare occasions the small check gloves do also have better latex since they are specifically meant for TV and pros. Okay, that's a bit of fun trivia about the gloves, but let's dive right into this. We've got our Nike Vapor Grip 3s, a hybrid cut glove with a super soft backhand that's mixed with a breathable, stretchy neoprene-like material for an exceptional close-fitting cut. The palm boasts 4mm of Nike's Profi contact latex, and it's also slightly rolled to the backhand on the outer wrist, which seems like a great choice for added durability. The wrist strap is a standard super soft latex with Velcro enclosure, and the wrist area is a very tight but stretchy material. Since the inception or the start of the Nike Vapor Grip line, they have had this very cool and at the time of release in an extremely innovative hybrid cut that rolled the pointer finger and pinky in an internal stitching like a negative cut glove. And then they kept the middle two fingers like a flat style cut for a unique and extremely tight fitting pair of gloves. And this latest model is just the same, to the point that some goalkeepers might feel a discomfort in their finger crotch area as the glove can be so tight that it bites into their skin. Luckily, I didn't have this problem while I was using this model, but this could be different for keepers with bigger hands. And I have had many goalkeepers tell me about this discomfort, and I have had this discomfort on previous Nike Vapor Grip models. When we look at the backhand of the glove, it's made up of a super soft backhand that adds a bit of poofiness and weight to the glove, which I personally prefer over one of those full neoprene material gloves. This might be the old man in me, but there's a few glove features that are just so good, I don't see a reason to change them. And the super soft backhand is definitely on my list. But Nike has brought in some new age materials like this neoprene stretchy material to mix in with the neoprene or the super soft backhand, and it follows the shape of the hand a lot better than the older stitch material that they used to have, and it leads to a much tighter fitting and better feeling on the ball with the gloves than ever before. And on the palm, we have the ever-present Nike contact latex, which I don't think has changed as long as I can remember, and for good reason. It's decently sticky and the durability is pretty good for a high-level glove. Still, don't expect any contact latex glove to be super durable depending on your pitch and diving technique. Any pair of goalkeeper gloves can rip terribly even on their first day of training. And while it was decently sticky, it also performs very well in almost all weather situations. Short of a very wet and muddy training field or playing in a rainstorm, contact latex will even give you an okay hold in damp and in wet-ish conditions. Honestly, over many different versions we have reviewed, it seems like the biggest and most common changes the Vapor Grip 3s have been getting were to the wrist area, specifically the neoprene material, and I do welcome these changes. They still kept what is the heart of the glove alive while improving on small areas that could be definitely improved, which that wrist area, before it felt a little bit loose and it would get really dirty really quickly. And when we take our gloves out to the field, the performance is exactly what I would expect. And that's why the Vapor Grip 3 has been on the top 5 glove lists of 2022 and 2021. Any and most goalkeepers love to find that one pair of goalkeeper glove that will never change, and that's what the Vapor Grip 3 is. Every elite goalkeeper will try these or see these in their training sessions, and they do catch, hit, hold, parry, do it all with great and gorgeous colorways. And what's probably the best thing about these gloves is its price and availability. Like I always say, you don't need to go with the newest colored glove. More often than not, the last season's model might not be the prettiest looking glove or might not be the newest model, but it could be the same glove with only a small difference of color, and it will probably be much cheaper. Double this with the fact that the Vapor Grip doesn't change much between seasons, so you can end up finding an amazing deal all over the world, from websites that have leftover stock to sites like ProDirect selling at a massive discount. The Vapor Grip 3 is one of the best priced elite level gloves at the consumer market, and with a dazzling standard performance, there is no question as to why it is such a popular glove. So when we take a look at our durability, it does insanely well on grass fields, as the mud and dirt on this grass are a lot nicer to the material in the glove than your typical AstroTurf material that will obviously cut through it like a cheese grater. So taking that into consideration and looking at our gloves after about a month of use on mostly grass fields on the sunny days in Germany, it looks pretty pristine, which is pretty much what we would expect after a decent wash. So yeah, at the price of 115 US dollars or 105 euro or 90 British pounds, the newest Vapor Grip 3s is still a very good deal, but it can quickly become the deal of the year if you take a look around and find some sales. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. We have a ton of new content coming out with challenges and meeting pro players, so hit up our TikTok, Instagram, and check out our shorts, because that's the fastest way that we're going to get that content out. Thank you guys so much for coming back again, and I hope to see you guys again very soon.